What's up, fellow K-pop fans? In this episode of JoeyGero Reviews K-pop, we're going to be checking out Apink's I'm So Sick. It just came out a few hours ago while I was at work, so that's why I'm doing it now. So it's a little bit late, but not that late. Definitely excited to check this out. I haven't heard anything from the girls in a while. Before we get into it, you guys, don't forget to add me on my social media. It'll pop up right here. And also on the flip side of that is our Patreon. I want to talk to you guys about something that we're going to be doing, hopefully, what do you think, Maggie? This Thursday, right? So something we're going to be doing this Thursday is a live stream on my Twitch. Let me explain what's going on here. Maybe we can have it pop up. I'm going to be reacting live to Japanese releases. We have a list of what I'm going to be reacting to. Maggie's going to put the list in the video. So if you guys want to check that out, go add my Twitch now, so that way you're all set up for notifications and you'll know. Plus, you know, later on I'll be doing some video game streams on there, as well as maybe some first listen kind of things, or some kind of listening, I don't know. There's going to be some K-pop stuff going on over there, so make sure you add the Twitch. And like I said again, this Thursday, just a couple days away, I'm going to be doing Japanese releases. I'm going to be checking all different stuff out. My Twitch is Joey_Dream So make sure you guys go check that out and add that. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe now. Let's dive into Apink's I'm So Sick right now. Ooh, that rain sounds pretty. Speaking of pretty. Oh.
I'm so sick of lying.
Ooh.
You gotta know that.
That was sexy. Oh! Cool synth, man. Very, very cool synth. Ooh! I love that sampled keyboard. French fries. Oh. Awesome bass line. Cute. Ooh. Oh, what a cool effect, man. That's cool too, the VHS effect on the video. I love those whispers. I like the choreo. How random, man! Did you hear that slide on the guitar? I've been kind of noticing that as I've been listening to this, that there's like little tiny random effects or instruments in this. That was a good song. It's not my favorite song that I've listened to lately, to be honest with you, but I did like it. Very dancey. I think actually, and you guys are going to be surprised by this, maybe a little too much going on with the bass. For me, I'm not sure if I liked the way the bass was mixed, actually, which is weird, really weird for me to say, right? Because usually I'm like all about the bass, slapping the bass. 10 points if you know what movie that's from. It's from a really good movie. Even though I did like the do, I liked what the bass was doing. I felt like it was like constantly going, and maybe if there was just a little more breaks going on throughout there, it would just give it a little bit more. A little more dynamics, you know what I mean? Or it could actually even be, now that I'm thinking about it, it could be a mixing thing, because it could be possible that maybe there's a gate or a compression on there that's maybe a little too strong, or maybe the notes being played by that synth, because I'm pretty sure that's a synth bass, not an actual bass being played there, that the velocity on those notes are all the same velocity, so there's no dynamics, and that's kind of a bummer. But I do have to say, though, the song sounded really good, and had a lot of cool little interesting things, especially on the girls' vocals. The girls' vocals sounded really good. There was some interesting little effects that they threw in there every once in a while, which was pretty awesome. Also, I loved the whispers. I sometimes, you know, it's hard to put a whisper in a song and have it be not corny, you know what I mean? And it definitely was not corny in this song at all. I really enjoyed it. Thought it was very sexy, very fitting. It didn't feel forced in the song or anything like that. One of my favorite groups, Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, he tends to put whispers in songs, and let me give you a little side note here that I think is really cool. When he writes lyrics, if he writes too many lyrics for songs and he can't come up with a melody, oftentimes he'll put those lyrics into the song by simply just whispering in the background and kind of like fading out the vocal a little bit, which I always thought was really cool. So I think there are really interesting things that you can do, dynamically speaking, with things like whispers or little effects that they put on the vocals, or like that guitar slide that came in out of nowhere out of the bridge. Very interesting. I did like the song a lot. I feel like some of the dynamics were lost in the song, not by the girls at all. The girls sounded fabulous, but most likely, and again, this is my first time listening to it, but I feel like it was the dynamics of the bass. They weren't changing, which is kind of an interesting thing. And you really want that if you want your song to sound very lively, or at least you want to throw it around a little bit, you know what I mean? But overall, I liked the song. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and a little bit of a review. I love you guys, dreamers. Keep on dreaming. Don't forget to add my Twitch, Joey_Dream You May. And don't forget, this Thursday, I'm going to be reacting live to Japanese releases. So that's from like Red Velvet and a whole bunch of other things. Like I said, Maggie already put that in there, but I just wanted to remind you guys at the end here, make sure you go over to Twitch and do that. Love you guys. Dreamers, keep on dreaming. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, I saw some lightning. Annyeong. It's going to be a storm.